Good Sunday afternoon. At least it's afternoon here in Central Florida. Now, you're probably wondering why the video is running so smoothly. It's because I am using the gimbal, which I realize I'm stepping in a pile of dog shit. Oh well, that happens when you own two big dogs. But anyway, today's video is really simply going to be about one particular subject that's really just irking the shit out of me, and that is the idiot by the name of Jimmy Kimmel. Now, Jimmy Kimmel is, in my books, the number one priority asshole of the country right now. He is a complete fucking ditz. The man has no common sense, no common knowledge. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, I've known of Jimmy Kimmel for many years because, first off, what you don't know is Jimmy Kimmel used to be a sports reporter for a short period of time for Mancow Muller when Mancow had a show in Chicago, and Jimmy Kimmel basically begged Mancow. This is before Kimmel was popular in any form, which is hard to say he's popular now because, you know, to quote a line from him, I guess his audience is filled with meth heads, dopey meth heads. Yeah, that's what the son of a bitch said about people who are supporting Trump and his wall. They're dopey meth heads dipping into their meth fund. You know, these Hollywood elitists, or these assholes who think they're Hollywood elitists, they really crack me up. And here's why they crack me up. Now, okay, if I clawed and fought my way up to top of the ladder and I got my own TV show, late night TV show, I don't think I would come out and say that people who support the president are dopey meth heads, or I forgot what the other word he used, but not a smart thing to say when you're on national TV and you need ratings to keep your show going. No, you insult everybody. You just insulted a large percentage of the country. Now, granted, most of the people who support Trump's wall, pretty much I don't think they would watch Jimmy Kimmel because Jimmy Kimmel is so far Democratic. When he shits, it looks like Hillary Clinton. And then he flushes it down where it belongs. Now, I personally myself, I never voted for Trump. Okay? Oh, sirens. Something's going on in Florida. Look out. There's always something going on in Florida. That's one thing I learned about living down here. There's always something going on. There's always emergency vehicles doing something somewhere, somehow. But back to the story. I never voted for Trump. Okay? But I'm not going to sit here and mock the president of my country. Like him, love him, hate him, despise him, wish him dead, wish him success. Whatever you choose to do, that's your right. But there is no reason whatsoever, especially a highly public figure as Jimmy I'm a dumbass Kimmel is. He should not be out there, and ABC should not be allowing him to do this shit. They should not be allowing him to say this kind of shit. But look at ABC's whole programming. The Roseanne Show, now known as The Conners. What a fucking joke that show is. Okay? And then that little snotty bitch, Sarah Gilbert. For her to come out and say what she did, how she badmouthed Roseanne, because Roseanne had an opinion that didn't agree with hers, so she's going to badmouth Roseanne? Who the fuck does she think she is? Okay? Same thing with Tim Allen. Look what they did with Tim Allen. But what's cool about Tim Allen is he took his show to Fox, and it's even more popular. See, so the people at Fox are thinking, hey, let ABC shoot themselves in the foot. We'll just come by and pick up the old shows and turn them around, revamp them a little bit, bing, bang, boom, we got a hit series on our hand. Okay? Now, Jimmy Kimmel, when he was working in Chicago, that's where I'm originally from, is Chicago, north of Chicago. He was, like I said, a sports reporter for, I believe it was either WLUP or Q101 back in the day. This is some time ago. So he's got to beg to be this sports reporter. So Mancow lets him do it. And he was fairly good at it, but then he quits to go do the Man Show. The Man Show, I watched. I liked it. I liked him and Adam Carolla. Funny. Non-political. Just a bunch of silly stuff about men. Stuff that men would like. You know, basically beer, tits, practical jokes, stupid shit like that. That's kind of what we like. We're really simple people. You know, show us a pair of boobies and we're happy. You know, like the old saying, I don't care if your boobs are big or small. I still want to see them. It's a philosophy I can live with. But, okay, then he goes from the Man Show and he gets the Jimmy Kimmel Late Night Show. I used to watch it. I watched it a couple times and it was pretty good. It was funny. He had some really cool things. And then he came out with that heartbreaking story about his kid and the heart problems that his little baby had and how this doctor did all this miracle work for him, and, you know, he's tearing up on TV, and I'm sitting there watching this on YouTube, and I got tears coming out of my eyes because I'm thinking, oh my God, you know, what if something like this happened to my daughter? I would be heartbroken. I understood with the man. I'm like, you know, dude, I understand, man. That's rough. And I actually liked the man. I actually liked Jimmy Kimmel for the longest time. And then he comes out and he calls Trump supporters goofy meth heads or goofy meth addicts. And something else, and it eludes me right now. And then he makes fun of a man who starts the GoFundMe page to raise $1 million to go toward the wall between us and Mexico, which is needed. It is absolutely needed. And he calls it ridiculous and a waste of time. I bet you if you went to Jimmy Kimmel's house, I would bet you that there is a security fence all the way around his goddamn house. And I wouldn't put it past him if he doesn't have armed security sitting at the doors or the entrances. Why is it okay for him? Why is it okay for these Hollywood elitists to have these walls and this security, but we're not supposed to secure our own country? Why is that okay? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get their logic. I don't get their ideas about security. Why are we supposed to open up our borders and just say, yeah, come on in over, dirtbags? You know, you're a murderer? Who cares? Come on over. Oh, you haven't worked in 20 years in Mexico? Come on over. Suck on some of our government tit. Get some of that free welfare money. We'll give you everything we want. While we have American veterans sleeping on the streets, hungry, cold, sick, but we're supposed to kick them to the curb and open up our borders for these fucking dirtbags to come over to this country that can bring nothing but trouble. Okay? And then the poor little child who died, the poor little 7-year-old girl who died coming to this country. What they're not telling you is she didn't die when she crossed the border because she wasn't getting the care she needed. She died because her dirtbag parents did not feed her, did not give her water, and drug her through the fucking worst terrain possible. That's the part that the fucking Democratic Society of News is not telling you. They don't tell you the full truth. That's what you people got to fucking understand. Democrats know one word by that is their mantra. Lie, lie, lie. Lie about everything. Or don't tell the entire truth. Which is incredibly the way they go. Look at Hillary. Look at how she ran her campaign. Lied, lied, lied. And then you had people going, oh, Hillary, you're so wonderful. Do you realize what that woman's husband has done? My God, he's been linked to a pedophile ring that's in some, I forget what country it is, but he's been linked to be a pedophile. He's he's a dirtbag. He has no care for anybody in this world but himself. The Clinton Foundation is the most corrupt fucking foundation there is. It should not even be allowed to operate. Everybody who wants to testify against Hillary always ends up committing suicide with 2 bullet holes in the back of the head. 2 bullet holes in the back of the head. But the Democrats, the dummies who keep voting, oh, no, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. But they will lie up a storm about Trump. Now, like I said, I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for Gary Johnson because I wanted some change in the country. The two-party system failed us many, many times, and it continues to fail us. Trump is not the greatest guy in the world for the job. I will give you idiots who don't like him that, okay? But he's doing the same damn thing that Ronald Reagan did. The same damn scenario. He's running the country like a business, which it should run. It should run like a business. You have to have a profit. You have to have something to show for you. You just can't print out fucking money. Like, remember Obama's, the checks he gave out, the stimulus checks? Those checks were worthless. Yeah, you got money. We got one. We got a small one, $300. What was $300 going to do for us? Nothing. Not a damn thing. But, you know, the Democrats in this world, oh, it's a stimulus. Our economy's coming back. Look at all the wonderful things Obama has done. He ain't done shit. Trump has done more in the 2 years that he has been in office than Obama has done when he was in the office for 4 years. And here's something for you. If that's not the truth, fucking mosquito. If that's not the truth, then why is Obama going around taking credit for everything that's happened since Trump has been in office? Prior to him taking office, it was, well, this is a bad place we're in, and Trump's only going to make it worse. And then all of a sudden, everything's starting to look up a little bit. Well, you know, if it wasn't for me doing all these things, we wouldn't have what we have. Come on. But back to Jimmy Kimmel. I think Jimmy Kimmel is the biggest douchebag there is. For him to say that and to make fun of a veteran, to make fun of a veteran who has lost an arm and 2 legs, or I forget, 2 legs and an arm, but whatever. The man is a paraplegic or crippled or something, but he's in a wheelchair and he's trying to do a good thing because he loves the country. He fought for our country. He lost body parts for our country, and Kimmel makes fun of him. Pokes fun at this guy. He pokes fun at a fucking veteran. What the fuck is wrong with you, Kimmel? I mean, come on. And what the fuck is wrong with you people who say that it's okay for him to do that? Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to end it right here. And just one thing, my new slogan is veterans first, illegals dead last. They don't get shit until the barrel is depleted and we're scraping them off the bottom of it. I don't give a fuck if they're adults, if they're kids, if they're old, if they're sick. If you're here illegally, that's what you get. Because we can't go to your country illegally and get all the shit that you're getting over here. And why do they get all that shit over here? Because of the fucking democratic nation set it up that way, because illegals are votes. That's all it comes down to. Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, kiss my fucking ass, all of you. You're tearing this country apart. Long live Trump. I hope the wall goes up. I hope it's a fantastic thing and it does exactly what it's supposed to do, and I'm sure it will. Now, I know there's a bunch of you out there, oh, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what? I'm not going to argue. Half the time, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't really care what you think. If you read the description on my channel, it's really simple. I'd rather be hated for being real than loved for being fake. And I'm not going to be fake about anything I say out here. This is exactly how I am. This is who I am. This is how I talk. I've had people take their subscriptions down from my channel because they say I use the fuck word too often. Well, you know what? I fucking do. But that's who I am. I'm a fucking truck driver. I came from a family of truckers and bikers. And this is who I am. And this is my country. And I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say exactly what the fuck I feel, because this is what has to be done. We need more people, like-minded people, to start standing up and saying enough is enough. This democratic bullshit nation. It's like the fucking dirtbags that live next door to me. They have their children out at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because they don't have to work. They don't work. Ooh, that's a 4-letter word. Ooh, we don't want to do that. That might require actually being responsible. You can't be responsible if you have to work. It's more fun to sit around and do nothing all day. I have to be quiet because they're sitting right next door. Yeah, like last night, they're blowing off fucking fireworks at 2 o'clock in the morning. Fucking morons. Absolute morons. But what are you going to do? One other thing, real quick. If you want to look at a new channel that you haven't discovered yet, try a gentleman by the name of Sam Tampa. S-A-M-P-A-M-P or T-A-M-P-A. Sam Tampa. He's a college student out of Tampa. He's got some good stuff out there, some really good points of view. He seems like a really straight shooter kid. I like your videos, Sam. They're awesome. Keep up the good work, and show him a little love if you can. Sam Tampa, go out there, listen to him. Some good stuff he's got going. And with that being said, we're done with this one. I'm trying to keep it short. I'm already at 15 and a half minutes, but try to keep them under 10, but I never can. Just remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I will see you the next time I want to rant about something from the backyard in Florida. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.